Jesu no gie Aba working yo Jesu ve no gie Aba working yo Jesu no gie Aba working yo when no What my Savior my name yazem Jesu no gie Oh working yo Jesu no gie Oh working yo Jesu no gie Oh working yo when no What my Savior my name yazem I am that I am. Hey! I am that I am. I am that I am. Glory be to your name. I am that I am. I am that I am. I am that I am. Glory be to your name. Hello everyone, this is your very own Yobo for Christ. Good morning. Good morning, I see Gina. And who else? Just write your name so I give a shout out. I definitely see Gina. Thank you for joining my darling. As you can see, I'm holding a pen. And if you would just invite somebody, I want to do some teaching this morning, okay? Permit me. If you would just invite somebody to listen or do me a favor by sharing this video. You see the topic of this talk, like a madman on a mission. Invite somebody. I want to quickly talk about something. I was in church yesterday. No, yeah, 2 days ago. No, 2 days ago. 2 days ago during Bible study. I'm just quickly going to do this. 2 days ago during Bible study, one of my pastors was saying that some things you have to. I'm sorry for the. I'm sorry for the distraction. It's the network. Okay. So one of my pastors was saying that it's very necessary as children of God to keep repeating something over and over again, especially in the church, so that people will really have the opportunity to sink it in. Because if you just say something once and leave it, it easily leaves people's memory. So it's important when you really want somebody to understand a certain way or adapt to a certain lifestyle or start doing something in a certain pattern, you have to keep repeating that thing over and over again. You can never say it's enough. Keep saying it over and over again. And everybody that knows me, people that follow me, know that I stand for identity, knowing your identity, defining who and whose you are, letting people know whose camp are you, letting people see where you stand for, and people should look at you and know if you are a Christian, if you are a Muslim, if you are a follower of this, if you are like this person, people should look at you and be able to see that. It's come to a stage when you do some certain things, they will say, no, this is not Yobo for Christ. No, this is not Yobo that I know. Because you've shown the person you are, and you stood your ground in defining the person you are, how you do your things, how you live your life, the things you will settle for and the things you won't settle for. People should see you and know. That's why I always go on this race telling women, don't be a copycat. Don't just copy everybody you see. Don't just copy anything you see. I'm going to keep saying this until people begin to renew their mind. Stella, love you, darling. Network, oh, I know. The Holy Spirit is going to take control of this network because we need to talk about this. Just be patient with me. I'm just going to do some sharp teaching. I have my Bible here with me. I've been studying this very particular story for a long time, and I think it's time that I share it, because it's what you do. That's the place where you're going to try to upgrade and begin to know more. I stand for identity. So I'm going to encourage somebody today, even if it's just one person that's going to get this message. I think this is going to bless you, because we are in the days of social media, especially social media. We copy everything we see, and we want to do everybody. I did a live video last time. I was saying, you don't know the grace that has been given to that person. You don't know the information that has been given to that person. You're going to get yourself worked up, just trying to be everybody and copy anything you see, because you only copy the outside. You want to do the outside, but the thing that makes that person, you don't know. You don't have the information. So everybody's busy showcasing what they want people to see on social media, and everybody will just follow them and want to be them and do like them. Be careful. Be careful the footstep of the person you're following, so that people don't label you wrongly. Be careful the people you allow to enter your circle. Be careful the people you carry along. Be careful the people you involve yourself with, because they will label you. Whether you like it or not, before you finish explaining yourself, birds of the same feather flock together. Let's not mix this thing up. Don't mix blood with wine and think it's going to remain blood, it's going to remain wine. You're going to mix it up, darling. We're going to go to the Bible. When I finish this live video, if you are home, or if you can pick your Bible, I want you to read with me, so that you know that today I'm not babbling from my own self. I really want us to go into the Bible. You see, I have my low cut. I'm going to make my hair today, but I have a reason why I came. I was speaking to Gina today, this morning. She was like, no, you're not going to go live with your hair like this. Yeah, she wants to always, you know, do like my mama, eh? She's a very strong mama. I said, no. I said, I'm going to go live with my... She said, no, you have to put your wig. I said, no, I'm not going to put my wig. I'm going to do this because I should not be ashamed of my natural hair. The hair don't make me. So after she was like, okay, when you finish doing your makeup and everything, if I like it, you go live like that. If I don't like it, you pull wig. I say, yes, mommy. Yeah. And then when I did it, she was like, okay, it's okay. You can go live. It's just ladies thing, you know. But I'm trying to paint something here. I was telling her, I said, the reason I want to do this with my low cut, with my natural hair, is just to be real. That is what I stand for. That is what I'm trying to portray to people. That is what I'm trying to teach women. Good morning, Sister Maria. God bless you, my love. That's what I'm trying to teach people. Whether I have wig on, whether I have weave on, whether I have braids on, I don't freaking care. Trust me, the hair don't make me. I am who I am. You're not going to tell me that I'm beautiful. You're not going to tell me that I'm ugly. You can't make me feel otherwise. I know who I am. If I'm comfortable in my skin, there's nothing you're going to say. You define yourself and stand for what you are showing people, that this is who I am. It doesn't matter. We're going to go to the Bible. 2 Kings 9. 2 Kings 9. We're going to start from 1. When Elisha sent a prophet, sent another prophet, the name was not mentioned. 2 Kings 9. The name was not mentioned. Elisha sent a prophet. He said, go and anoint a certain man named Jehu. You should read this. You should really go and study this after this live video. He said, go and anoint him. He said, when you get there, you're going to meet him with his companion. You're going to meet him sitting with his companion. He said, when you get there, take him, separate him from his companions. So the people that he's sitting with, bring him out to an inner chamber. He said, this message I'm giving you, this information I'm giving you, don't give this information to Jehu. When you get there, when he's seated with his companion, say, get him out of there and then give him this message. He said, carry this oil. He said, anoint him. Tell him the Lord has anointed him king. He said, and then tell him he's to destroy his master's house. And Jezebel, he gave him instruction. He sent him on an errand, a specific one. This is what you are to do. And then behold, when the prophet really got there, he saw Jehu sitting with his companion, with his friends. He was still together with his brothers. The prophet said, I need to speak to you. He took Jehu into the inner chamber and said to him, this is what God has said concerning you. And then he poured oil on Jehu, gave him the rest of the information. You are to do this, you are to do that, you are to do this, you are to do all of this. He gave him all the information, the manual. And then he said, hurry back. When you've anointed him, hurry back. Do not get into discussion with nobody. Hurry back. Then when Jehu came out from the inner chamber, his friends were like, what did this madman? It means when the man came, they saw the way he came that this one mean business. This is not an ordinary visit. And he was like a madman. He came and he did what he had to do and he left. Do you know what Jehu did? He said, no, he just came. He said, I'm to be king. He anointed me king. They didn't believe him. He didn't tell everything. He just gave only that information like, oh, he called me. He said, God has anointed me to be king. They took only that one and said, okay. And they followed him. He didn't give them the rest of the information because there was a purpose that God said, take him out. Separate him and go and anoint him. The madman, they said, this one is like a madman. Anointed and poured oil on him and gave him instruction. It gets interesting, darling. When I was studying this, oh my God, this God, I'm telling you, if you don't define who you are, if people don't see you acting like the person that have called you or the person that you're following, at a time you begin to act like that person because you are following that person's footstep. So that's what I'm saying. Be careful the people you copy. Be careful the people you follow. Every live video you're there. Every program they do, you don't know who that person is. You jump and you go. You are hopping from one place to another. You sit down and go from one live video to another, feeding yourself with junk. Before you know what is happening, you begin to take the spirit of the person you're listening. Trust me, this thing works. The Bible says, and the word became flesh and dwelt among men. The word that you listen to, the thing that you keep listening to as you are listening to me now, before you know what is happening, you begin to talk like me. You begin to reason like me because I'll begin to convince you to do like me. So that is why it's very important. Who do you look like? Who is your mentor? Who are you listening to? Who poured oil on you? Who has sent you on an errand? And what information has been given to you? And how are you acting on that information? Jehu left. Immediately, the people followed him. I posted something yesterday on my other Facebook page. I said, it's either you change your atmosphere or your atmosphere changes you. So, if you can't change your atmosphere, then we end up changing you. When he said to them, he said, the Lord has anointed me king. That's what the madman came to say. They saw the oil that was poured on him, not that this man has been chosen. They followed him. He didn't follow them. They followed him, and because he is the one that has been given the mantle and the information, he headed up straight up to where he was going to. When he got to the place where the king was, as he was approaching from afar, babe, pastor, whoever you are, you have to define who you are. You have to be furious enough and be like a maniac. I was reading different Bible translation. He said he drives, one said he drives like a madman. The other one said he drives like a maniac. The third one said he drives furiously. I had to go and read different Bible translation. I said, I want to know this story. Because I need to get this into your head. Identity. Go and read it, the whole of Jehu. The whole of Jehu's story. 2 Kings 9. So he went. And he saddled, he took his donkey, not dulling. Oh yeah, I've been given instruction. I need to go and do this. And as he was coming, the king said, wait, oh, the person that was on top of the roof, this man is, somebody is coming, they're approaching it. Don't these people look like they mean business? Oh. The king said, go and look, go and ask if he has come in peace. He sent the first person. When the first person got there, he said, the king said, we should come and ask you, have you come in peace? He said, peace? Which peace? My friend, get behind me and follow. or you are out, don't disturb me. Don't distract me. Don't let anything you see along the way, anything that happens, anything that somebody say, you have to react. Anything that they do, you want to do. You want to copy. No. This man was focused. Said, you are going to destroy the house of your master and Jezebel. He said, this small rat that has come now to ask me questions, you're not rich. You're not rich. Because you don't know where God has sent me. You shouldn't ask me any question. I don't have business with you. I have a destination where I'm going to. He said, yeah, follow me. He put the man behind him. Then the king said, the servant said, king, the person you sent is not coming back. The king sent another person. He got them asking the same question. Say, you again? Oh yeah, follow in peace. I mean business. He didn't even explain to that person, the second one again, that yeah, this man I came in, anoints me. He said I'm going to go and destroy, so I'm on my way to go and destroy the. No, he didn't. Say in peace, my friend, get behind me. Oh yeah, follow. If you want to do, leave and follow. Behind. The servant went again and said, king, with the second person you sent, we've not seen the person. No. The king now said, oh yeah, let me go. When the king, the second person didn't come back, the servant said to the king, where I'm going, where I got my title from today. He said, king, this man is still approaching this person. He said, wait, I have to read it. I have to read it so you understand. It said, the lookout reported, verse 2 Kings 9 verse 20. It said the lookout reported, he has reached them, but he isn't coming back either. It means the second one is not coming back neither. He said the driver is like that of Jehu, son of Nimshi. He said he drives like a madman. From afar. The servant said, this person that is coming mean business. He's driving like a madman. Furious, like a maniac. He mean business. Because he is aware of the information that has been given him. He alone knows where he's going to. He's not willing to succumb. He's not willing to come down to anybody's level. He's not willing to do it the way the other person wants it. He knows that this is the message God has given me. This is a place where I'm going. I know the direction. I know where I'm heading to. And God has given me oil. He has placed oil on my head. And he was acting like the person that anointed him. That is what I'm trying. I'm giving you different messages here. If you're smart, you will understand what I'm saying. They describe him like a madman. Remember in the beginning of that verse 9, the man that came to anoint him, the people said, who is this man that looked like a madman? This madman, what did this madman came to tell you? When the so-called madman took him to the chamber, the madman anointed him. He got the spirit of a madman. Kariba Shanda. He got the spirit of a madman and he started acting like a madman. See, the person you listen to often, the person you open your ear to feed you, to talk things into your head. The things you watch to while away time. Because these days of social media, people are so depressed, I'm sorry to say. Now everybody, instead of hooking up with other things, they hook up with listening to everything, going from one place to another just to while away time so that you don't, it's the truth. So that you don't think too much. So before you know what is happening, the information that comes inside of you, begin to process it. And you begin to act like that very person, whether you like it or not. It comes to a time, you begin to act like that person. My church in London, my general overseer, she's a woman. There's a word she always say. She will say, my God, my God. And before one thing, she will say, my God. I catch myself because I'm always with my mommy. She just lives close to me. So I'm always with her. So I begin to listen to her. I begin to listen to what she's doing. I begin to see her do things. Without me knowing, I started talking like her. I said, my God. My junior sister said to me a few days ago, she was like, you're just talking like mommy. I was like, huh? She said, mommy always say, my God. I started laughing. I started copying her without me even knowing. Because I'm always around her. She would say, my God. I will even, my God. What am I trying to tell you? Be careful the person you're following. Because you know why? People do things for different reasons. You don't know the reason why they do it. You feed yourself with the junk. Because you just maybe want to while away time. Or maybe you want to belong. Or maybe you just, I don't know. You alone know the reason why you do it. But for whatever reason you're doing it, if God has given you an assignment, start going to where you're going. Stop doing follow. You copy this, you copy that, you respond to this, you want to do that person, you want to be in competition with everybody and with everything. People, you are mixing it up. People don't know who you are anymore. You mix blood with water, you mix water with wine, and you finish it with the other washing soap. At the end of the day, you got concoction. If by now, I'm talking to people that have plans, people that have destiny, people that have decided that I want to do something with my life. Those are the people I'm talking to. If by now people still can look at you and know exactly who you look like, say this one is a Christian. Or when you do something, people say, this is not you, but if people still don't know that about you, it means you've not defined who you are. Meaning you are still hopping from this to that. Somebody said to me one time, I was really disappointed about somebody, and I was explaining to a friend of mine, I said, why would this person do this? She said, no, it's just like a job. It's just like a job. It's not that this person is really like that. It's a job. I said, I don't understand. Why will you take up a job to destroy others? I said, it's a job. She was trying to explain to me, it's not that this person is really like this. If you really look properly, this person have a good heart. It's just this thing this person is doing is a job. No. It has to come together. People need to know who you are. So you can't be doing this and you say this is who I am. How these two colors fit together? How? I told her, I said, you can't convince me. I said, it doesn't matter how much they are paying you. It doesn't matter how much you are earning. That you take up a job to destroy others because you see it as a job. That's an error. I say, will this same person go and prostitute now? Go and stand up on the streets? Not disrespect. Not disrespect. I'm not saying everybody do what they do, you know. I'm not saying, but I'm just saying, will this person go and stand on the streets and prostitute? Or will this person go and carry drug now and say it's just a job because they pay me, I'm doing this thing? Be careful the role you take up that is not yours because of fame or because of one stupid money that you think you're getting. You begin to act who you're not and you follow the path that has been set for another, or a path that is leading to destruction because of what you think you get from it. Because payday is coming. So back to the story I'm saying. People should see you and know exactly who you look like. He said, this man is coming very furious like a madman. Because it was a madman that poured oil on him. Not two ways about it. He started acting like the spirit of that person that he listened to in the inner chamber. See, words are powerful. The person you allow to feed you will influence you. The person you allow to talk into your head, the person you give your attention to, you will sit down and watch one live video for 3 hours. I no sleep. Few days ago, I was looking for my fake eyelash. I'm being real. I was looking for one fake eyelash for like 40 minutes. I had Gina online. She was telling me, girl, just leave that eyelash. I said, no, I want to look for it. I need it. She said, leave this. I said, no. Then at a time I was like, because I was talking to her on videos, I was looking for the... She said to me, she said, do you know how long you're still looking for this thing? I said, like 40 minutes. She said, yes. I said, that's an error. 40 minutes of my life. Phew, gone looking for what? Eyelash. Because I needed to put that eyelash. I said, yo, boy, shame supposed to catch you. I can't imagine myself sitting down listening to one live video for 3 hours. Or watching Nollywood for 6 hours. Are you laughing at me? 6 hours. You will be watching Nollywood for 6 hours. Part 1, part 2, they will call it continuity. Then they will give it another title. You will sit down as a woman, as a man, and be watching live video for 6 hours. Nollywood, I mean, for 6 hours. He said, no, I want to know how the story ended. They are not paying you. At the end of the day, that live video, that Nollywood movie, you don't even learn nothing from it. You will know who this actor is, who the other actor is. When this actor did this, you know everybody. Except your own self, except your own information. You don't know, have a clue of where you're going because you are busy following other people's traces. You will just carry Nollywood and you are obsessed and you are addicted to these things. You don't even see it. I said to Gina one time, I said, do you know that the Holy Spirit has explained to me what is going on social media now? The devil is a bad devil. It's a sneaky one. So what the devil has succeeded in doing now to consume people's time without knowing. You are the one that will wake up early in the morning to go to work. You will sit down and watch one live video. You want to see what is happening and hear what is happening now. You will sit down and watch Nollywood when you finish. Then when you finish, you will take your phone and want to come and discuss with your friend. Have you heard? Before you know what is happening, it's already 2 a.m. You have kids. You wake up in the morning to take care to go to school. You wake up cranky because you were watching live video and Nollywood the whole evening. You get to work, you are confused. You come back, the same routine. The Holy Spirit said, the enemy is busy. Busy is a new trick. It's busy consuming people's time. And in the same time, feeding their head. You begin to get imagination. You begin to get images in your head. And before you know what is happening, this thing stays. And you begin to act like that person. You begin to talk like that person. You begin to react like that person. People see your war and you begin to feed your war with rubbish. And when somebody now say you are like this person, you say, no, I'm not. But why is it that when they go to your wall, you know people without talking to you, they go to your wall and they see exactly who you're following, who you look like, where you're coming from. They know. If I want to really know about somebody, there are some messages some people will send me. I'll first go to their wall and go and check who is talking. Easy. Before you scroll down, you will have a clue of who that person is. So you are not, for example now, you are not prostituting. You say you are not a prostitute, you are married. You carry somebody to come here and be prostitute. For you are a prostitute. You are not pushing drug, but you bring somebody and you send them to the street to go and push drug. You are a drug pusher. You are not stealing. You send somebody to go and be stealing. You are a thief. What you are not, you shouldn't, nobody should see it around you. Don't involve yourself with some certain things. Be very clear. This man was on a mission. And the person that poured oil on him was seen correctly. No doubt, they said this man is coming like a madman. Because a madman has anointed him. He has been listening in the inner chamber to a madman. So when he came out to behave, he was no doubt behaving like a madman. He was on a mission. My dear, I'm asking you, who are you following? Who are you listening to? Who is your mentor? Under which church are you? Under whose anointing are you operating? Who has poured oil on you? I'm talking on every area now. This thing I just said before, a bad new trick. Just be honest with yourself. Watch yourself. People are using you to make money. You think you are whiling away time. They are using you to make money. You will jump from this one, go to that one, jump from that one, go to that one. They know what they are doing. They know why they are doing it. It's you that don't know what you're doing. The manual that God has given you, you carry. You drop it. You are following somebody's own. You are doing follow. It's an error. I said to somebody last 3 weeks, he called me. There's something that's going on and he was like, oh yeah, we expected that you're supposed to be part of it and you're supposed to be there. I said, I don't fake it. So I can't stand fake people. I said, you are either in or you are out. I said, I don't like, I said, no. He was like, Tat, you are so raw. I said, I need to tell you. I said, I don't want to be part of this. I said, because before you know what is happening, they are using me to do politics. God punish devil. Where? How? I don't pass that stage. I said, I'm not there. I won't do. I said, call it pride. I don't want to be part of it. I said, I'm sorry. I said, God has given me a manual, a message. I know where I'm going. I know who and whose I am. I don't want to mix nothing together and I confuse my fans. I will confuse the people that rely on me, people that trust me, people that are looking up to me. I will confuse them because I want to belong. Or because I want to carry one title. Or because I want to get view. I will mix it up and my fans don't know where I belong anymore. You confuse them. When your fans start writing, I don't understand you. But you are not, but there's a problem. If you are just a bitch, let's know you are a bitch. I'm sorry to say. If you are a thief, let's know you are a thief. If you are a drug pusher, let's just know that's who you are. Don't mix it up. Don't bend it. Don't succumb. Don't bring everybody into your back and carry them because you want to get to your destination. You will carry a drug pusher. You will carry this. You will carry that. You will carry everything. You will carry everybody. You carry them along. At the end of the day, you are not heading anywhere anymore because all the ones you are putting together, they have different places that they are going. Be a copycat, but copy the right cat. Let people see where you're going. So that if you are carrying people along that are going the same place where you're going, we will see it, we will know it. And when we get there, everybody will be on the same page. It's not when we get there, some are here, some are there. I will not be hiding myself. I say, God, punish devil. I say, after all I've been through, after all I've suffered, to be where I am, it's now in this stage, I will not be mixing up things. I said to him, I said, I can't. I said, I love you. I respect you. Trust me. If I can support, I will support you. I said, but I can't be part of this. I said, because I know when I get there, one way or the other, we have to succumb. I said, and I'm not willing to do that. One time I went for a program. One of my fans invited me in Spain. Before I came, he said to me, oh, you for Christ. They said I have to get alcohol and this, and I don't know. And he's a minister in the church. I said, my dear, I've been through this thing before. I said, don't worry. I said, since it's already like that, and they've been saying, next time, you will do better. I didn't condemn him because I've been through this before. I've been through it before. I said, I'm not condemning people that drink alcohol. No, I'm not. It's just that I don't drink. I don't. Even when I was stubborn and like, I never drank alcohol or smoke. Not to talk of now, when I'm in Christ. What are you saying? So now, he said to me, he said, okay, I said, no problem. I said, just let them be. I said, you don't want to fight this. Don't worry. Why did he tell me? Because he know that if I come there and see these things, it's going to be, you know. So he told me, I said, it's okay. I said, just let them be. I said, next time when you're organizing this thing, you know how to do better. We got there. Despite the fact that I'm not condemning you, but not carry your own, can't rob me. Don't come and spoil my career for me. So when I got there in the hall, the people were sharing strong drink. And one of the boys came and just put it, we were sitting, some artists, all of us were sitting together. They just put strong drink in front of me. I say, hey, please, with all due respect, remove these things from my table in front of me. Oh no, mama, it's not for you. I said, you better know it's not for me. I said, but I don't want to see it in front of me. So for people to make picture about it, now these days everybody's looking for who they want to drag down. People will make picture and go and place it on social media and say, Yobo, he's drinking strong. Like I said, no, put it away. He was like, no, mama, it's not for you. I said, do you think I'm joking? I called the person that invited me. I said, hey, darling. He was on stage. I said, come tell your people. I don't remove this thing from my front, otherwise I'm going out of this hall. I don't mind you sharing it, drinking it. I'm here to support a brother and a friend. But don't put this in front of me and let people take picture with it. And because my fans are going to come behind me and snap picture. And then they will say, this is the proof. I said, take it away. He thought I was joking. When I called the guy, the Bible said, if you are a king, alcohol are not for kings. I'm not saying you should not drink, but there's a certain place you get to, you begin to give up some certain things. Nobody will tell you. You just know that this thing don't fit where I am. So if you're still drinking or if you drink, it's not a problem, really, because everybody's sin is sin. The other one fornicates, you will condemn the other one because the person drink. You drink, you condemn the other one because the person... No, sin is sin. But I'm using it to describe something. So just because you don't drink and you lie and you gossip other people, you are as worse as the person that drinks. You are as worse as the person that fornicates or commit adultery. You that is lying, you backstabber, sneaky, you are worse. So I'm not condemning anybody here on this platform. I'm using it to give example. I said to the guy, remove it. So he now said to them, oh, please, people should remove it. I said, yes, please. Please remove it from my front. Very clear. I spell it out for them. If people don't see you and know what you stand for, identity, I will keep saying it in different form, in different way, until women begin to get it, until we stand up and begin to get respect from men because of the way we carry ourselves and the way we portray the things that is inside of us. That is what is going to make men to respect us. In these days of social media, they classify all women as same. That is an error. That is an error. So women have to stand up and begin to feed yourself with the right information. There are a lot of things you can listen to build you up. You are not a dustbin. When somebody say, you are not a dustbin, say, yes, I'm not a dustbin. I'm not a dustbin. But trust me, darling, when you allow every junk to enter inside of you, when you allow people to just talk, people that know what they're doing, you follow them blindly. They know what they're doing. You follow them blindly and begin to feed information into your head before you know what is happening. You are talking like them. You are acting like them. You are thinking like them. You become fan to what you don't know. What you know nothing about. What does not concern you. What does not, it is not important to you. What is not relevant to where you're going. You become fan to that thing. Darling, be very careful. Be very careful the things you allow to enter, the information you allow to enter inside of you. This man went straight up and started acting what he listened to in the inner chamber. And they saw it. They saw it. They said he's like a madman. He was desperate. He was furious. They know that this one means business. This is not a joker. He's like a madman, like a maniac. Furious is coming to fulfill what he has been sent for. Do you even know your calling? Do you even know your mission? Do you even know the ministry that God has called you into? Do you even know what is inside of you? Do you even know what you're carrying? Are you aware of the place God has called you? Or are you just busy following everybody and everything? I'm telling you, people do stuff because they want to get fame, because they want to get money, because they want to be out there, because they want to be on the limelight. And you involve yourself with everybody. Mix it up because you want to be out there too. And the people that used to respect you won't respect you anymore. When I saw the setting, I said, I'm sorry. I said, I can't come there. I can't be part of this. I love you. I really do. I respect you. I said, but I can't be part of this. Because there's no way I know if I go to that place, there will not be command. They will not see what you before Christ say. They will not see what I do. As I talk, as I not talk, it's going to come. So what I don't even want to become a subject, I don't even start it. I don't even name it. I don't even give it a topic. Just because I want one thing. No, darling, you should be bold enough to spell it out for people. You should be bold enough to stand for what you believe. People should know you. People should know what to expect from you. Don't stoop low. Don't stoop low because you want to be out there. Don't follow and copy everybody because you want to be out there. This is what is raining now. This is how people are doing it. You begin to copy everybody. God bless you, Sister Indira. You just mix up things. People don't know anymore where you belong. People are telling you, no, you're not supposed to go this way because you are losing it or you are still going. Because you think, if I hook up with this person, then this person will be this. One time, a former manager said to me, I love him, I really do. We are very good friends. But I said one time, I said, I don't think this is gonna work anymore. I called them. I said, this is not gonna work anymore, because it's like the path you people want me to go, it's not the path me I want to go. It's me that God gave the manual. So this is not where we are not heading the same place. I said, so let's just call this thing off. Let's terminate this contract. We'll still be friends, but we can't do this. There was a time they said to me, they said, you have to do a collabo with so artists. I'm talking about maybe 6-7 years ago. I said, no, I can't. They said, no, but if you do a collabo with this person, then his fan, we also promote your music. Let me show you how. This is a good example. Let me show you how the world thinks. And if you don't know God, and if you are not conscious of what is inside of you, you mix up things, because the world have a way of thinking. You do for me, I do for you. They see people and they believe so much in them that, oh, I need to have this person on my boat to get to where I'm going to. That's a good example. The Holy Spirit just reminded me of this. Let me use it as an example now. He said you have to do collabo with this person so that his fan, when the music is out, or his fan, we also promote it. Because this person have a lot of fun, or this person also have made name. So it will be a good collabo. This person I'm talking about, before you do collabo with that person, as of that time, you need to pay a lot of money. But he was like, no, I want to do a collabo with Yobo for Christ because he's also my fan. And I'm his fan. I love him. Trust me, I'm his fan. But he's a secular artist. Once again, I'm not judging. Trust me, you people know that Yobo for Christ, if you are somebody that judge people, you can't be my friend. I'm just trying to paint a picture. So they said to me, I can't do a collabo with this person. They say, why? No, because if you want to get there quickly, that thing can bust my head. If you want to get there quickly, listen to how the world think and how they talk. And if you're not careful, they will make you to do stuff that you never thought yourself that you would do, just because you think they're going to get you there. It's to the Lord. It's not unto him that runneth or willeth. It's the Lord that showeth mercy. And when it's your time, nobody can stop you. When it is your season, as winter is coming, nobody can tell winter don't come. So when it's your time, it's your time. It's not because you're mixing up things and you're thinking that a mere man like you is going to bring you to where you are going. That is an error. A mere man like you is going to make you feel important or is going to bring you out there. You are mistaking it. The person that have not anointed you, start behaving like that person. So I said, if I do a collabo with this person, that's the reason. Yeah, so that the person fan, they will also share it, and then the person, you will do a collabo with the person, will get you there quickly, and you know your fans will also. I said, no, I can't. I said, I love this person, I really do. I said, but that's why you don't just see me jumping doing collabo with anybody. No, darling, if God hasn't ordained it, if he has not sent me, I won't do it. So I said, me and this person, I'm a gospel minister. I'm not a gospel artist. I'm a minister. Don't be fooled by my bling bling and my makeup and my everything. I love fashion. I said, I'm a minister. I stand for this. This is my standing. This is where I stand. I'm talking as of 6 years ago. I said, this is where I stand. I said, how will I mix it up? I said, which message am I going to be passing when I do a collabo with this person? What are we going to be singing about? What are we going to be singing about? This is not, we're not talking the same language. We're not speaking the same thing. I said, I will support this person. If this person is doing launching or anything, I will go. I said, but I can't do a collabo with this person because we were not on the same track, darling. What am I going to be portraying to my fans? And then at the end of the day, I get that it's not what it looks like. I said, this person is not the one that's going to get me there. I said, I'm following my own lane. I'm going je. I'm not going to do it now because every artist is doing it. Every artist is doing collabo with that artist at that time. I said, they call punish devil. Once again, call it pride. I said, me and this person, we don't carry the same message. If this person release music, I can share it. Like I said, but I can't identify myself with this now. And we come out and Yobo for Christ now do collabo with this. Really? Because I want his fans to be my fan. There is nothing worse than you carry a message and you carry the message to the wrong audience. Everybody have their audience. The ones that are watching me now on this video, you know what you're looking for. You know the reason why you're watching me. The other live video that you are going to watch, that the other person is watching, the person know the reason why he's watching that live video. You can mix it up. I have my audience. If you like, it's 20 people that watch. I don't care. But out of that 20 people, if if 2 people got that message, what's the time? Okay. If 2 people got that message, I'm cool. I'm happy. So, because that person understand what I'm talking about. Your audience. There's a message God has given you, and you have your audience. Don't go and be putting up things because you want view, because you want audience. The message that God has not sent you. So, any other person that is doing another thing, I don't blame them. It's what they know. It's what they want. It's what they think they've been called for, or the one they've called themselves for. It's not a problem. I'm not going to judge you for doing this on your live video. It's not a problem. But I'm trying to explain to you, you that know where you're going, you that God has called, you that understand what God has called you into. Be careful who you are following. Don't mix up everything, information. You become confused. Don't mix it up. I say, I'm not going to confuse my fan. I'm not going to confuse my fans, and they don't know where I stand anymore. And tomorrow they lose their respect for me because I mix up things. Because I want to belong. Because I want to be out there. Because I want to get view. Because I want to get many shares. I say I can't do collaborate with this person. I'm sorry. As much as I respect this person, as much as I love this person, I say, but my baby, what God has called me to, what God has given me is very important. It's very important to me. I'm not going to just dress my baby anyhow. Because at the end of the day, my name is on it. So I said, this is a stamp. Once I do this, it's going to be a stamp. I can't reverse it. So be careful, the people you copy. Be careful the people you associate yourself with, because you want fame. You will just sit down and map it out like, I think if I involve myself with this person, if I bring this person in, if I do this with this person, at the end of the day, it's going to result to this equation. You know, I love perfume. I'm perfume freak. You know what I do? I mix different perfume. I'll just mix it, like 3 different perfume. So when I come out, you don't know which one I'm wearing. You will know because I mix it up. But if I just spray one kind of perfume, you can easily say, hey, this one is Tommy. This is Chanel. You can easily know, but when you mix it up, you come out, they're like, I like this, your perfume. People will tell me, you smell nice, but I don't, which one is this? You will never know because I mix it up. Be straightforward, darling. Don't lose your integrity. Don't stoop low. The person that you're not, you become that person because of the people you follow, because of the people you allow to influence you, because of the people you give your attention to. Whatever takes your attention is going to determine how and where you're going. Just watch yourself and begin to listen to yourself when you talk. Listen to your conversation and just hear yourself. Try tape yourself one time. And at the end of the day, play it back and listen to yourself what you've been saying the whole day. And then you'll know who you're like. You know who you're acting like. Be yourself. Be yourself and do you. Don't let nobody bring you down to their level. Don't just be confused just by every wind. You go there, you go there. You are a member of this pastor, but you are behaving like another prophet. A prophet somewhere outside is influencing you. Your pastor don't even know you. People are supposed to see, this one is from Christ Embassy. Hey, this one is, I know the pastor. She's just behaving like the pastor. He's behaving like the pastor. People should know you. People should see who you're following. Your pastor that is carrying you don't even know you because you listen to him. You listen to 3 other prophets from Nigeria. You follow one from Ghana. You send money to another one in Kenya. You take instruction from another one in Gambia. You mix up things. And then when the baggages come, you bring it to your pastor. Say, pastor, help me. But you're confusing your head because you've allowed so many things to enter your head. And now you don't even know the one you're following. You don't even know. People are not content anymore with what they have. They want to mix up things. Just run off with information that is not yours. And start acting it. I said, be careful. One time I preached something in, I think it was in Dublin. I said, be careful the role that you play. If you don't want to be called a thief, don't steal. Don't steal. Don't let people allow you to play a role that isn't yours. Because this is the life we're living. People will just map out. I'll say it again. People will just map out scripts and they will plan it, and they will give it to you. Start playing it, and you will take it and you play the role. And when the movie is out, who are they going to see playing it? It's you. It's you, Swa. Nobody's going to say, oh, wait, oh, what happened behind the scene? Who was behind the camera? Who said action? Who was directing that movie? Nobody's going to see that. Nobody's going to see that. They're not going to show behind the scene. They're not going to see you playing that role. But somebody wrote that script and gave it to you. And you know that this role is not me. I don't like this role. You take it and you're acting it and you're playing it. Why? Why? You take it and you become that person. And you say, they're calling me this, of course, because it's the role you're playing. It's what you're showing people. Of course they're going to call you that. They always say to a patient, to Zoko, they say she always act a bad role because that's what the role that she's taking. Whether she do it because of money, whether she do it because of fame, I'm using it once again as an example. It doesn't matter. She played that role and everybody begin to think, oh, she always play a bad role. She always the bad mother-in-law. Of course, because that's the role people see you playing. The person that wrote the script is not important anymore. That's not relevant anymore to the story, darling. They see you playing that role. Like a madman. They said because a madman anointed him in the inner chamber. He's acting exactly what has been given to him in the inner chamber. Go and read it again, 2 Kings 9. A time should come when you separate yourself. Aren't you tired from going from one live video to another? Jesus! People have time. Aren't you tired of gathering information that will not help you, that are not relevant to where you're going? Aren't you tired of watching one? I'm not saying you shouldn't watch Nollywood though. Oh yes, there are sometimes you just want to chill. But to make it an habit every day, you spend 3 hours or 5 hours in a day watching Nollywood. You need deliverance. But for Christ is my name. I'm talking. Babe, I love you. That's what I'm telling you. If you spend already 3 hours watching Nollywood every day, you need deliverance. In short, you need serious deliverance. When you want to read the Bible, some of us will open our Bible once in a week when we get to church. But you have 3 hours to watch Nollywood movie every day. You need deliverance. The information you don't know, you can't act on it. So it's very important you spend time. This thing is important you spend time, because if you don't know, that's when people deceive you. That's when people fall victim for fake prophet. They will say the prophet tricked me. No, you decided to be the mugu. Because you don't know what God has said concerning you. You just believe everything everybody say. There was one time somebody said to me, he said, Yobo, I called a pastor. This person used to be a friend. I called the pastor. And the pastor told me, this thing that is happening to you now is because you help so person. I said, babe, I love you. Don't be calling pastor because of me. My mom is still alive. My mother did not teach me to call pastor. My mother taught me to use my knees and use my mouth to talk to God. Because I love this person, I said, first warning. The second day I called her again. Yes, this thing happened years back. Yes, hey, another pastor just called me again today. Oh, but you should drive this person away from yourself, oh, because this person is the reason why you are going through all this thing, because you help this person. I said, babe, you're going too far. This is my choice. Leave me alone. The third day, she was still speaking. I said, I need to silence this voice. I said, this is not right. I said, listen, I gave her 3 scriptures. Because if you don't know the word, people will confuse you. If you don't know how to line up things with the word of God, you fall victim. He said, it's 3 prophets that have said it now. Oh, it's because I love you, I'm watching your back. I said, what? I said, listen, darling, don't call anybody for my sake. If God allowed this thing to happen, there's something he wants to teach me. It's not because of I help somebody. I said, God loves a cheerful giver. I said, he that giveth is a friend of God. I say, he that lendeth to the poor, lendeth to God. I gave 3 scriptures because I'm current with the word of God. I said, so how can God now sit in heaven and allow me to do this thing for this person? This thing costs me a lot to help this very person. And God allowed me to use my money to help this person. And now buy what will kill me. I said, I didn't help this person because of one or so thing. I said, I did it from my heart because it was an instruction that was given to me. I said, God can't lie. I said, my mother is aware of this. And God bless you, Sister Blessing. And my mother understands this thing. My mother is even the person that said to me, you can help this person. I said, why are you not confusing me and trying to make me believe that it's because of this person? I said, enough of this rubbish. You're talking to me. That was the dinner, as I'm talking to you, that was what separated me from that person. Because I felt you are too small in your mind. I tried to correct her a few times. That you don't do this to me. I won't give you my mind to mess me up. I said, God won't allow this to happen because I know his word. You can't come and tell me otherwise because a prophet said. In Nehemiah, it was a prophet that they sent to come and deceive him. Say, come, let's come and settle. Because they used every other means, they couldn't stop him from building the temple. They now use prophets. So it has happened in the days of old. So they are still using prophets to deceive children of God. You fall Mugu. Nehemiah said, I'm not going. How can a man like me not go into the church? They called him to come into the church to come and kill him. They said they want to settle case. But if you don't know that story, if you don't know the word of God, people will brainwash you and make you do everything and act anyway because you don't know the word. I spoke out the thought there. I said, silence, darling. Get behind me. The spirit that is using you, trying to make me believe now that, oh, I have to pursue this person away from me, oh, because it's this person now that is making you go through this. I said, God is not a wicked God. He said he's a lover. He's a lover. A person that giveth is a lover of God. God is in love with that person. I said, God will not make me suffer for the good that I've done. I said, if he allowed this thing, it's for a season and God is teaching me a lesson. I said, I'm not going to drive this person away. That was how I cut the relationship between that person. Because I said, if you are calling prophets and pastors are giving you, fake pastors are giving you instruction concerning me, I send you. Even if it's your friend, if I don't care what that person is to you, if they are feeding you something that is not in line with the word of God, speak out and say, this is not what God has given me. This is not what God has told me. This is not what I know concerning God. The Bible says we should pull down every imagination, everything that exalts itself above the knowledge of God. Meaning, whatever exalts itself above the knowledge of God that you know. If you don't know, you don't know that this thing is trying to override and overrule what God has said. You can't balance it because you don't know. The information you don't know, you can operate with it, darling. But if you know, you begin to line them together and say, wait a minute, this is not what God said. This don't look like my God. So I'm not going to take this information from nobody. They feed you with fear. And you just rush out when God has given you the manual. God has told you exactly how this story is going to end. Another person will just come with one big title that is not even your pastor. He will give you a shepherd after his own heart. You will just leave your pastor. You are taking information from another person. We are still on the same topic. And then fear will grip you. You will carry money and go and post to one person. When God has said it clearly. Anybody that tries to feed you with fear, it's already a wrong information. I said I refused. I spoke out. This person, we've been friends for long. I said, I don't care. Because if you keep doing this, you're going to lead me somewhere I don't want to be. So I cut that relationship. I don't have any problem with that person. I still love that person. But me and you, no, we can't do this. Because you are operating here and I'm operating from here. How it fits? I take mess up. We want to hook up with people by fire, by force. And the people that don't have the same mentality as you. The people that don't think like you. The people that don't act like you. The people that are ignorant of what you carry. And whose you are. You begin to hook up yourself with them. And you end up explaining yourself over and over again. Cut off. Just cut off. Stop listening to that person. Stop following. If you don't want to end up the same place that person has ended, or you don't, Bini say, there's one parable they say, when they are dragging this, they will be dragging the other one along. Because you decide to hook yourself together with that thing. They will drag both of you along because you're following. You have identified yourself as a follower. You have identified yourself as a friend. Be careful what you allow to come on your wall. Yesterday, somebody sent me on my other Facebook page the messenger, and somebody was saying, hi, hello, hi, hi, hello. I don't know since how long, but I'm busy. If I have to respond to everybody, I don't have a life of my own anymore now. If you are my fan, you should know. If you send me a message, I'm not able to answer, you should understand. Because if I answer to everybody, it means I don't have life anymore. I'm very, very jealous of my time. Oh, that's why I'm teaching you to learn what you do with your time. Don't sit down and watch one live video that is not feeding you, that is not making sense in your head. For 3 hours, I know see sleep. We conk myself on my head. You watch Nollywood movie, you hang on the phone and discuss with other women about other people. You are wasting your time. Wasting your time, just like that. So I'm encouraging you today. Listen, darling. What you don't want people to see, don't put it on your wall. What you don't want to look like. No, let me finish the story about that guy. So he was saying, hi, hello. So yesterday, I was with my children. And then I said, let me just open this message. And I saw it was, and then the next message I got from him is, can't you talk? I said, eh? You say, my friend, you are so out of my. I just went to the wall of the person. I said, block. If you already start talking to me like that, next time when I talk, you're going to insult me. I said, who be this? Okay, I was talking to myself. I said, I'm not trying to disrespect you, but you've just crossed the line. Can't you talk? Am I your mate? This is one small boy. My senior son is 16 years. I went to look at the prophet and said, Shoo? Hi, hello. You think I'm your mate? Hello, hi. Hi, beauty. I said, how? Get out of my page. I just blocked him. Blocked him. It's not that I want to be rude or anything. You have to be very, very straight. Your do's and your don'ts. Spell it out for people. Because if you give them this, you know that this thing is, you give them this. When they enter, they will take this. They will take this. They will start gathering. They will start gathering. Everything they will start gathering. Because you gave them access. Because you want to hook up. Because you want fans. Because you want view. You carry people along that don't understand where you're going. That's an error. Gina, I hear you, Jare. It's okay. I've deleted that very good fan of mine. But you don't talk to people like that. Can't you talk? For what? I just said you're out. You're out. You're so out. Darling, all I'm trying to say, be careful the people you follow. Be careful the people you listen to. Because the one you listen to, you begin to copy, you begin to act like them, you begin to do like them, no doubt. Trust me. No doubt. Let me use Gina as an example. I'm going to use it as an example. When she goes out with me, people will, when she's not in Nigeria, they will say no. I will say no. Wow, she sure do act like one. Why? Because she hang out too much with me. She starts speaking Bini. She starts speaking Pidgin English. Gina started Googling how to speak Bini. Because she started getting interest in what I do. She started acting like me. Sometimes she would say things. One time she... I have to say this, it's so funny. No, it's so funny. I need to use it as an example. One time, I don't know what, something I posted on Facebook. I'm just giving you an example of before you know what is happening. Things that you don't even have clue about, you start acting like it. This is a very funny one. I posted something and she was like, dear father. I said, Jesus. I read the post. I said, what? Because she listened to a comedy. No, we watch a movie. Last time we went to Germany. We watched a movie. This movie they did in America. So the boy was always saying, Yo, for Christ, behave yourself. The boy was always saying, Una father. So, Gina don't even know. Gina don't even know what it means. She don't understand the reason why they say that and where they say it. God bless you, sir. God bless you. Thank you. I love your message. Thank you. Let's just crack joke a bit. No, this is so this is so funny. It's a good example how I'm gonna end this video. So the man say, their father, una father. So after a week after that time, you see how people can influence you. See what you listen to, what you watch, how they can easily get into you and you start acting it. So I posted something on Facebook and I didn't read it because I was inside the boat. So when I came down, I had Wi-Fi. I was like, let me see, because Gina said she comments. I was like, I saw she commented that, they'll put my superstar in trouble. Una father. I said, una what? I called her. I said, da. She was like, what? I said, fast, go and remove that comment. She was like, which one? I said, una father. I said, do you know what it means? I said, baby, what does spoil my career? She was like, oh, what's that? It's just, I said, no. I said, darling, go and remove it. People can see that on my wall. Oh, I thought it's just a joke. You understand what I'm trying to say? Yeah, comment. So, I just freaked out. I was like, una father on my wall. I quickly went to meet her and said, please, darling, remove it. She was like, okay. She took her phone. Wait. I'm going to remove it. So she removed it. And then I started explaining to her. I said, no. I said, that's not a nice word, though. I said, that's not a nice word. I said, they mean this like an insulting word. A lot of people use it as slangs. You know, I said, sometimes you can be crazy and say that behind closed door. I said, but don't go and say that in public, darling. I said, people are going to think, una father. She just like the una father. I said, Gina Gbemwa. She was laughing. Both of us, we laughed our ribs. I said, thank God that many people have not seen it. Oh, it's just an example. She didn't know. She just thought, yeah, una father. It's a slangs. And she posted it there. Until I explained to her and make her understand that this thing don't fit you. This thing don't fit us, Gina. You're going to spoil our career. They're going to say, you go for Christ. Our drama is saying una father. But she don't even know what it means. She don't even know when to use it. She didn't see any harm in it. But because she heard it. She heard it. And it cleaned nice. And she liked it. She started using it. And she started talking that language. She's not even in Nigeria. What am I trying to say? Be careful the people you listen to. Be careful what you follow. Especially these two things now the Holy Spirit has revealed to me. That is what the devil is using to suck people's time. Live video and Nollywood movie. As a housewife, as a mother, as a minister, it doesn't matter who you are. But you know that God has given you an assignment. You have things to do. People should not see you on every live video. You should know which one fits you. People should not see you there. Or when it finishes, you go and sit down and watch. You are still deceiving yourself for 3 hours. You'll be watching a live video that don't profit you. When people are preaching like I'm doing now, when people are saying things that can transform you, that you can ponder on and begin to amend your ways and change, you won't listen. Not interesting. This one is not Tororo. It's not Tafia. This one is not interesting. You leave. You go and look for the one that will make your eyes to pop out like, you are reading all the comments. You are reading all the comments. You are following. When you finish, you put live video before you know what is happening. Oh, I have to pick my kids from school. You just rush the rest of your time and you've given a precious time. You've given it off for rubbish. I don't blame the people that do that. That do videos. I'm not against them. Trust me. But I'm talking to you that know where you're going, that know the office where you're operating from, where you're sitting on, the place that God has called you into. You shouldn't be seen everywhere. You shouldn't associate yourself with some. There's a certain place you reach. You should not just associate yourself with everything and anything. God will get you to where you're going. You need to be focused. You need to stay your lane and do you. Upgrade yourself with the word of God. There are videos you listen to that will build you. I told you before, I'm a follower of T.D. Jakes. I follow him with passion. There are some certain things I will say. When I say, oh, I love T.D. Jakes, they will say, we really see that you follow T.D. Jakes. Why? Because I begin to talk like him, begin to reason like him. T.D. Jakes and Stephen Furtick, I follow them with passion. Why? Because I want to upgrade. They fit me where I'm going. He understands me and I understand him. We talk the same thing. We have the same language. So I begin to sit down and listen to him. I can listen to him for hours. Just building myself, making notes, just making notes from one note to another. I'm writing, I'm thinking. When he said this, when I finish, I'll go back and like, wait a minute, carry my study Bible like, oh my God, I never saw this thing like this. I begin to put them. This morning when I called Gina, I was holding my pen. And she called me on video. She was like, I said, girl, I'm studying. She said, I know because I see your pen. She knows me. She's here, I'm not lying. She stayed with me long time before. She's always with me. I mean, she's really stayed with me. Same house, we'll just be there. I've stayed with her, same house. She knows. I don't joke with me. I'm not coming to tell you what I'm not doing. I don't joke with studying. I sit there in the place of study and I begin to find out things. She's watching. If I'm lying, she should put it there. I sit down and I study. I take my time to study. When I listen to one message, I will send it to her. I said, Dad, you have to listen to this message from TD Jakes. It's powerful. When she will listen to some, she will send it to me. Dad, if you listen to this message, because we have the same language, we have the same purpose. Is it that we don't have misunderstanding? Sometimes we do, but we speak the same language. We want the same thing. We are heading the same place. So we want to look alike. We want to think the same way. So that when people see those, I can see she's following you before Christ. You can really see it in her. That is the aim. That is the purpose. And when she's doing something that is not supposed to be, you will know that, hey, this one, no, she don't look like someone that's been with you before Christ. Oh. That's very strange. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. Take your time to study the word of God. Take your time to listen to messages. These things are available now. People in Nigeria don't have what we have. My mom is in Canada right now. I even involve my mom, into this TD Jakes clique. So my mom started listening to TD Jakes now. She was like, when I get back to Nigeria, I'm going to do that. As a mom, you're not going to have this fast Wi-Fi we have. Oh. She was like, no. I said, no, you're not going to have it. She said, oh, that's sad. Yes, it is sad. Because you can just put video and listen without no interruption. Free Wi-Fi. You don't have that in Nigeria. But you will use the opportunity that some people don't have. My mother is already like, ouch, I'm going to miss this when I get back to Nigeria. That's what she keeps telling me. But you have it here. You will use it to watch live videos that don't build you. Rubbishing people, killing each other, fighting each other. You will use your Wi-Fi and your time. Use it to watch all those videos. People are like, oh, I wish I have access to this. And I would have loved to watch this thing you're watching, but I don't have access to the stronger internet back there in Africa. You sit down, watch live Nollywood with your free Wi-Fi, where there are things that can build you up. Information is power. The things you know will determine where you're going to end. Because without the right information, you're going to end up at the wrong place. So you have to understand, if you want to go and play tennis, you dress like someone that is going to play tennis. It's not that you are going to the tennis field. You dress like you're going for a marriage. You are confusing your fans. You are confusing people. You are confusing the one that I've sent you, and you're confusing yourself. If you're going for a wedding, let's know you are going for a wedding. Dress like one going for a wedding. If you're going for swimming, wear a bikini. Have you ever seen somebody wear a bikini to church? They'll drag you out and say, they will not even drag you out for deliverance. They will drag you out outside first. Before you give people the wrong impression, because you're not dressed for where you've come for. Different occasions. So if you know where God has called you, if you know the office you carry, if you know what you stand for, there are some certain things the people shouldn't see on your wall. There are some certain things you shouldn't identify yourself with. There's no certain place people shouldn't see you. Shaking your behind, doing selfie. You want to belong. You don't know where that picture is going. And they will tag you with those things. Identify you with those things. When the people don't even care. They know where they're going. They've made a decision. This is what they want to do. This is how they want to live their life. But you now, you are as confused as I don't know what. Confused.com. You follow them. You follow them and begin to act like them. People will say you belong to. You say, no, I don't. Of course. Because you've given your attention to that thing. You listen to it and you sleep in the night and you begin to get strange. You begin to get strange dreams. I'm sorry, guys. You begin to get strange dreams and you say I'm having nightmares. Of course, because of the information that is in your head. That's why you sleep and you begin to your mind begin to play back those things. It's very important. I'm not here to condemn anybody, but I'm here to tell you, if you have a vision, if you have a purpose, if you have a calling, if God has given you something to run with, go without distraction. Don't listen to everybody and act like everybody and react to everything. This man, the people that were sent to him to come and ask him, he didn't go into discussion with them and say, have I come for peace? Get behind me. He kept on going until he got to the place. Go and read it. Go and read it. 2 Kings 9. He destroyed Jezebel. Destroyed everything that God asked him to do. Everything that he was anointed for. He did it. Because he was focused. He wasn't going to take no for an answer. He wasn't going to go into discussion with anybody. He was not ready to waste his time explaining himself on the way. He had his troop with him and said, God has anointed me for this vision. This is my baby. This is my calling. This is my role. This is where I stand for. I want people to know. And I'm going to get this. Go get it. This is my identity. A madman. I'm sorry, my battery is almost low. I'm going to leave you in a few minutes. A madman anointed him and he started acting like one. So you should know whose and who you are. Spell it out. Identity. Let people know. Not you go to church on Sunday, you are choir mistress, and when people go to your wall, they see something different. You are mixing it up. God is just looking at you and you are praying and your prayer is not being answered because you've not spelled it out. You are a minister in the house of God. You do fertility in the house of God. When people go to your Facebook page, they see something else. And there's some live video, people will see you and say, this person is listening to this. Yes, darling, it was my battery. Yeah, my battery is low. And then you go to church and you dress up. You lift up your hands. Who are we deceiving? Who are we deceiving? People should know what you stand for. Your pastor is even ashamed to say this one is my member because of the way you act in public. You are showcasing what you're not. What your pastor have not told you, the person that anointed you, that gave you oil, what he has not put on you, you go out and you are showing it outside to the world. You are confusing people. Nobody know where you stand. Because you want to belong, because you want to have followers. You just belong anyway because you want to have plenty like. If I like this person picture, this person will like mine. If it's not good, it's not good. Don't pretend I like it. If it's not what you stand for, don't like it. Don't listen to it. Don't share it. I told you before, if you are not a prostitute and you bring someone to prostitute for you, are a prostitute. You are just as good as the same person going to walk on the street for you. You are. You are not pushing. You are doing like your nose is bleeding. You come and sit in church. Somebody is pushing it for you. You are a pusher. Let's not mix up this thing. Or you are in or you are out. Let people know what you stand for. But when God bless you, my dear. God bless you. Let people know what you stand for. Your identity matters, girl, because if you don't spell it out, people will label you wrongly and give you every name and call you anything. You will just keep answering anything they call you because you want to belong. It's an error. Don't be confused.com. God hates a double-minded person. And God hates people that are lukewarm. You are neither here nor there. He will speed you out. Let people see you and know how you belong to this ministry. You're acting like your pastor. You're acting like a member of this church. Yes, I can see it. People don't just come and talk to you and conclude. They will first go and watch your act. It's easy to know who you are now. I said it before. By just scrolling down and looking at your wall. I'm very careful. What I don't like, I delete it immediately. What does not fit me, I remove it. And then you go to church and you with all the information you listen to Saturday night on different live video. You are not ashamed. You will even comment. People will see your name there. What you don't stand for, what you will not do. You see another person doing it, you are supporting that thing. You are as worse as the same thing. Because you follow. You follow, you are part of it. Give your attention, sit down. Listen to it closely. You give all your ears. It's an error. It's an error. Different people have their audience. If that person is not giving a message that befits where you're going, leave there. Leave there. That person have his or her audience. Let the audience follow. It's okay. Everybody know where they're going and what they want. It's okay. But I'm talking to you that know better. You know you won't act the same way that person acting, but you're clapping hand for that person. You are a supporter. Why? You don't even know. One, I'm going to do a video about what my teacher said. He said, wait. He said the word wait. W-A-I-T. I'm going to do a full video on that. He said, every time you want to do something, every time you want to talk, he said, wait. W means why. A means am. I means why am I talking? T, talking, I. Why am I talking? Wait. So before you do anything, before you sit down to watch that Nollywood, say, why am I doing this? How is this thing going to help me? Who help? As they say. Okay, as I'm listening to this live video now, you are reading all the comments. You check yourself, and you know that this thing don't fit me. If God is somewhere up there just looking at me now, giving my full attention, my focus to this, what's God going to say? What do we want? We want to be Christ-like, right? You want to be like the person that has sent you the message, that has given you instruction. If you know, wait, think about it, darling. Why am I doing this? Yes, why am I talking? That's it, Gina. Ask yourself. If the answer don't fit where you're going or where you are right now, or if you know that people will see this thing and it doesn't fit with who you say you are, quit. Get out from there. It's not by force. It's not by force, because these days of social media, the enemy is out. The enemy is out like a roaring lion, looking for people to devour. You think when they say looking for people to devour, kill them. Here, up here. Up here, devour you here, up in your mind. The information that you bring in, the information you allow to come into your head. The things you sit down, listen to as you are listening to me now. You give your attention. Say, come in and like a lion devour you. No, here, up here, they'll mess up your mind. And just get you wrapped up with messed up information. And you begin to hunger and crave for more information. Have information, wrong information that don't profit you. That shame, you can't even say it out in some empty place. You will let it come into you. You are a dustbin. You've availed yourself like a dustbin because you allow trash to come in. When the word of God is supposed to feed you, the Bible says things that come out of your mouth should be things that edify people. Things that build up people, not tear them down. So you be very careful that the things that come out of your mind, or the things that feed you, Allah feed you, and not the things that destroy people, that bring people down, things that devour people. You should be careful, because you are part of it. You are a partner in crime. The food you don't want, you don't like, don't even let people see the oil in your mouth that you are eating it. I'm talking to somebody. If that person is you, it's not late. Repent. Repent, girl. God has given you a job. God has given you a calling. Follow that thing furiously like a madman. Let people see Christ in you. Let people see that you are acting like one who knows God. And who is a lover of God's people. Last week I posted, you can't say you love God and you treat people like rubbish. And you treat people like death. You're confusing yourself. You're confusing yourself. You're competing with everything and everybody. And you say you love God. It's not possible. It's not possible. You have to set this thing straight. You have to be sure of who and whose you are. You don't have to be perfect. But you have to know where God has called you into and stay there. Stay your lane. Stay your lane. Don't be a follow. It's very important, girl. There's work to do in God's kingdom. There's something for you to do to get to that place where you're going to. Don't let people mess it up for you. Don't be a builder of other people's career and you leave your own. Whether the career is good or whether the career is not good, or it's their career. They've chosen to do it. And you help them to build it and you leave your own. Error. Error. Carry your cross. Carry your cross and do you, darling. When they go to your wall, what they are seeing should be the person that you say you are on Sunday. Don't mess it up. Once again, don't dress up like you're going to the church like somebody and you dress up like you're going to the tennis field. It's not possible. They don't fit each other. Let's not deceive ourselves. Let's not mess this thing up. Let's not mix it up. Let's not go down, stoop low to people's level. To their, like a giraffe. Now you will come down. A giraffe, you will bend down and be answering a tortoise. As high as a giraffe, you will bend down and want to answer. You are a giraffe, you will bend down. Go that low. Do all that effort to go low. To go and answer somebody that is. Thank you, Dad. Yes. Thank you for reminding me that. I need to go. Go and watch somebody that is somewhere that is down there. You want to answer the person. When you are a giraffe, it's an error. Stay on top and do you. God is going to get you there. It's not human being that will get you there. Eh? Don't get it mixed up. Power belongs to God. If it's not you, it's not you. Don't take up a road that is not yours. Because you want to belong and fit in. I love you. Thank you, Pastesi. I don't know the person. God bless you. Thank you. Hey, girl. Don't let nobody fool you. You people love my low cut. I'm going to braid my hair today. Now you see my real face. So this is my real face. So without no fake hair, this is me. I think I'm going to pop my hair for your mind. I won't try it. Anyway, don't let nobody fool you. Let nobody tell you otherwise. Don't let nobody make you feel otherwise. Girl, you are a queen. And you deserve the very best. All that is in you, God has given to you to get that thing done. So believe in yourself. Don't go on another person's lane. Believe in yourself. Yes, you can. And yes, you will. I love you. You're very, very only you before Christ. Bye. Shalom. Bye-bye. Thanks, Gina, for reminding me. Bye. Oh. What's happening? Oh, wait. Try to off this.